Today, I'm going to be talking about the three concepts for the following photograph, which are vantage point, focus, and frame. The vantage point of this photograph gives the viewer a sense that you are on the tracks, as if you're standing there looking straight ahead, much like the photographer is, and enjoying the scenery. The angle of the photograph appears at eye level, as if you are standing on the train track looking straight ahead, looking down the tracks, enjoying the mountain view. The next concept I'm going to talk about is the frame. The frame of the photograph gives the impression that there is more to the scene than is captured. On the left edge of the photograph are some mountains that are cut off, that seem incomplete, that give a sense of more to the photograph. And on the right side, you can also see some cliffs that are incomplete or cut off, and gives a sense of not only grandeur and height, but that there is more. Like, you want to see more, you're craving more of the scene than what the photographer gave you. The photographer uses the frame to show a passive mood by using the rule of thirds and a lack of motion, giving it a tranquil, peaceful time. As you can see right on the left side, this appears to some water, so it looks like a long exposure. So you don't see the wind rippling through, you don't see the sky covered in clouds, because again, it's a long exposure, so you can't see that motion, but it's peaceful, it's calming. And the next concept I would like to talk about is focus. Now, going back to the water and the sky, you can see that there's an obvious motion blur, but it gives the water a solid surface and the sky blown out white, giving it the appearance that there are no clouds in the sky. Another focus is that it gives the image depth. It gives it a three-dimensional look, as going back to where you're the photographer and you're standing right here, you can actually have your eyes being guided down to the horizon line, and you can see that there's size difference from this mountain right here all the way to this cliffside over here, and then from these tracks being widened over here and then right here, giving a sense of not only scale but depth and a new form of perspective. The focal point of the image is, I believe, on the train tracks, because though you see a mountain here, kind of a meadow beach area here, I feel like the only odd thing out is this man-made structure, which is the train tracks. So for me, my eye immediately went from down the tracks all the way to the big object on the photograph, the cliff sides, all the way to the blown out sky, down to the small mountain range, to the beach, meadow, water, river area, and then back to the train tracks, giving it a complete circle and appreciation of the image. Another point is having the horizon line right here. Because of the guiding lines of this photograph, you can see it's kind of pointing you in the direction of where to look. So you can see going this way, or if you want us to go against the crowd and see the other way, you can see that this line is going to the left, and you can kind of go back like that. That's how I see it as well. I really enjoy this photograph. I love that it uses the rule of thirds, and from not only the horizon line but also from the train tracks right here. So it gives us another form of peaceful quality, like a peaceful quality, just because its composition is really well made. And just the sense of scale, depth, I really enjoy this photograph.